All right, so ready to dive in. We're tackling mastering generative AI in the software development lifecycle today.
Yeah, it's a fascinating read. Really digs into the here and now of AI changing how we build software.
Totally. But for anyone listening who's not neck deep in code like us,
Right, right.
what does generative AI even mean? Give us the elevator pitch.
Okay, so imagine AI that doesn't just analyze eight data, but creates, like composing music, writing articles, even designing app interfaces from scratch.
Whoa, hold up. So it's not just crunching numbers, it's like artistic.
Exactly. It's learning from data, but then using it to make something new.
Mind-blowing. But how? What's the tech behind this?
It's a mix of wild stuff, GNs, which are like two AI battling it out creatively, pushing each other further. Then there's transformers, changing how AI gets language so they write like us now, almost.
Okay, that alone is huge.
Oh, and VAEs too, finding hidden patterns in data like detective work, but for like the building blocks of information.
It's a lot to unpack there. But big picture, this is more than just making software faster, right? It's about doing things we couldn't before.
You got it. And that's where the SDLC comes in, the software development lifecycle. Roadmap from idea to finished software, and AI is shaking up each step.
Let's break it down then. Hit me with the first phase. How's AI changing things?
All right, so requirements gathering. Usually tons of meetings, feedback, trying to get everyone on the same page. Crucial, but a time suck.
Tell me about it. Whiteboards full of sticky notes? Still not sure we're aligned.
Exactly. AA to the rescue, though. Picture AI in those meetings, not just recording, but analyzing, picking out key themes, even spotting connections you miss.
So instead of me deciphering my coworker's handwriting, the AI has got a clear list of what we need.
Basically, early days, but the book mentions a fintech startup used AI on their customer feedback, saved them tons of time, found insights they'd never have spotted manually.
Okay, that's huge. Not just speed, but better results because of the AI. But that's just the start, right? What about design? Can AI really handle the creative stuff?
Oh, get ready. AI design tools are blowing minds, generating UI layouts from just a description, or making interactive prototypes right from, like, sketches.
Wait, seriously? I could scribble something on a napkin, feed it to the AI, and get a working prototype.
It's getting there. This e-commerce company in the book, they used AI to prototype different homepage layouts super fast, tested them out, got feedback way quicker than before.
Game changer right there.
Yeah.
Designers can focus on the big picture. AI handles the nitty-gritty. But let's be real, the real deal is the code itself, right?
You'd think coding, all logic and rules, would be tough for AI. But nope, even there, it's shaking things up.
Okay, color me intrigued. How can AI help with something as complex as writing code?
Think of it like even a master craftsperson loves better tools, right?
Yeah.
AI coding assistants aren't replacing us. They're like super-powered partners, helping write better code, faster, less buggy.
So like having a coding buddy constantly double-checking my work? Catching typos before they become disasters?
More like anticipating what you'll write next, suggesting completions, spotting potential problems instantly, even generating whole chunks of code for common tasks, like database connections.
I could get used to that.
Yeah.
But what about testing? Surely AI can't replace good old-fashioned rigorous testing.
Testing's vital, but yeah, it's often the most tedious part. But guess what? AI's got that covered too. Forget writing test cases manually. AI tools analyze your code, create the test, and even predict where bugs are most likely.
So it's like a QA team that never sleeps and has a sixth sense for errors? Sign me up.
There's this sauce platform mentioned in the book. They used AI and cut their testing time by like 60%. Not just faster, but finding and fixing bugs way earlier in the process.
Okay, that's massive. Saves so much headache later on. But what about when the code's tested and we're ready to launch? Deployment, that nerve-wracking moment, can't be easy to AI-fy.
Oh, even deployment's got its AI helpers. Imagine analyzing tons of data to figure out the best time to launch, minimizing disruption. Some systems can even automatically roll back to a previous version if something goes wrong.
That is wild. Like a safety net for your software launch. But our work's not done once it's live, right? Updates, bug fixes, keeping up with what users need? It never ends.
You're telling me. That's where maintenance, the final SDLC stage, comes in.
And AI sneaks in here too. I'm sensing a pattern.
You're catching on. Remember how we talked about AI spotting patterns? Perfect for predictive maintenance.
Wait, so instead of waiting for something to break, the AI is watching for signs of trouble before they become problems.
You got it. Analyzing logs, performance, even user behavior. going from reactive to proactive, fixing issues before they even affect users.
This is all mind-blowing, but it makes me wonder. If AI is doing all this, what does it mean for software development long-term? Will we even need human developers anymore? And what about the ethics of relying so heavily on AI?
Those are the million-dollar questions, and the book dives right into them. It dedicates a whole section to this AI-powered future and its implications.
Well, in that case, let's jump right into that next.
Let's do it. So the big picture, it's not about AI replacing us devs. It's about AI augmenting us, pushing what's possible. Like imagine software that can adapt, learn, even heal itself.
Self-healing software. Okay, now that sounds like we're going full sci-fi.
Maybe sounds it, but the tech's getting there. Talks about research into AI that not only finds its own errors, but fixes them automatically.
No more 3 a.m. pager duty calls. Sign me up.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But it's a step. And it's not just fixing stuff. AI is going to be huge for predicting, the future of our software in a way.
Oh, so, my AI is going to tell me which features users want before they even DO.
Well, I can't promise that. But think about it. AI crunching massive data, user behavior, trends, competitors, helping companies make smarter decisions about everything, from what to build to how to market it.
So, a crystal ball, but one that actually has data to back it up. That's powerful stuff.
Exactly. And that predictive power, it applies to almost every part of making software. Imagine knowing what users need before they even say it, or spotting code bottlenecks before they cause a crash.
It's like early warning systems for our code. But with all this AI doing its thing, what happens to the human element in all this?
Big question, right? And the book tackles it head on. AI is going to change how we build software, sure, but it doesn't erase human ingenuity. In fact, I'd argue it makes those skills more important.
Oh, so you're saying as AI takes on more of the technical stuff, being a developer becomes more about the big picture stuff.
Exactly. If AI is writing code, running tests, we're freed up to focus on users, on making things intuitive and engaging, the stuff AI can't yet replicate.
So less about lines of code, more about elegant solutions that actually solve real problems for people. I like the sound of that.
Right, and that human-centered approach, it's a thread throughout the book. It's not just software that works, it's software that makes things better for the people using it.
Makes sense. But this shift, it means developers, companies, everyone's got to change how they think, right? Can't just be about plugging in new tools and calling it a day.
100%. It's about this whole new mindset around software development, one that values what both humans and AI bring to the table.
Finding that synergy, right? Human creativity, AI's analysis.
Exactly. The best of both worlds. To make software that's not just powerful, but intuitive, engaging, human at its core.
This is all fascinating stuff, really gets you thinking. Feels like we're on the edge of something big in the software world. But realistically, what's next? What are some key takeaways from the book that, people listening can actually use to prep for this AI future?
Good question, and the book gets into that. Because, exciting as it is, this AI-powered future, it's got its own challenges, too.
Oh, like what? Are we talking robot overlords here?
Haha, not quite. But there are some real concerns we got to address as AI becomes more and more integrated into what we do.
Well, then let's dig into those challenges, see what we can do to make sure this future is a good one. All right, so we're standing at the edge of this AI-powered future, right? Exciting. But those challenges you mentioned have me curious. What are we going to need to tackle to make sure this tech is used right?
Well, the book hammers this home. A huge one is mindset. Can't just plug in new AI tools and call it a day. We got to rethink how we approach software entirely.
So not just learning the latest code library, it's deeper than that. What's that look like practically?
Collaboration. Human AI teamwork, not this robots taking over fear. AI is our ally, making us better, not obsolete.
From verses to working alongside each other.
Exactly. Imagine devs partnering with AI, both using their strengths. AI handles the grunt work, we focus on creativity, problem solving, that human touch users love.
Okay, I like that partnership. But that takes trust. Yeah. We got to know these AI systems are reliable, doing what we want, not going rogue.
You got to trust is everything, and we can't just assume it. We build AI that's transparent, explainable. Developers got to know how it works, why it makes choices, how to interpret what it spits out.
So not just powerful AI, but trustworthy AI. That's a whole other design challenge right there.
It is, and that needs ethical thinking baked in from the start. Fairness, lack of bias, making sure this benefits everyone, not just a select few.
That makes sense. But being ethical takes more than just wanting to, right? It's got to be a group effort, everyone making it a priority.
Totally. Starts with education devs need training on AI ethics, the tools to build responsibly. And it goes up to the companies, needing clear guidelines, a whole culture around fairness, transparency.
So not just cool tech, but AI that's actually a force for good. That's ambitious.
It is, but I think we can pull it off if we're thoughtful about it. This is a team effort, humans and AI alike.
This whole dive into generative AI has been eye-opening, to say the least. Feels like we're on the edge of a huge shift. Not just how we code, but how we work live. Everything, almost. I'm walking away excited, a little cautious, but definitely ready to see where this goes. Big thanks to you for breaking it all down for us.
Anytime. And hey, to everyone listening, this is just the start. Keep learning, keep questioning. We shape this AI future together.
Couldn't have said it better myself. To everyone listening, thanks for joining us on the deep dive. Until next time, keep exploring.